Good evening, people. My name is JR and I am the FR Gunner. I'm joined here today with Lito. We've just been watching the Arsenal v Spurs match where it's finished Arsenal 2, Spurs 1. Lito, tell me, how do you feel?
Relieved, bro. Trust me, like, just
100%.
It was shaky. I'm not gonna lie, the end was a bit shaky, but nah, just relief, man. Trust me.
Yeah, I was thinking that last minute when they had that free kick, I was like, oh, not again. Like, seriously.
I saw it, bro. I saw 2-2, and I was like, I can't deal with this today.
My heart was broken, bro. Before it even happened, my heart was broken. Do you know what I'm saying? So, yeah, no, great result for us.
Yeah, luckily it went our way, man.
Before we get into the match, I just want to talk about, obviously, the Aubameyang situation. Obviously, he wasn't starting. What do you think about all of that? And I know Arteta made a statement. What do you think about all of that?
Yeah, I mean, I get it. I get what Arteta's trying to do. You know, still new-ish, not brand new, but new-ish. So he's still trying to stamp his authority on the team.
Yeah.
You know, I'm hearing that it's because Oba was late to the pre-match link-up and stuff. And as captain, to be fair, as captain, he's got to set a better example.
100.
So I get what Arteta's doing, you know, and it's more just kind of showing him like, look, I expect a certain level of commitment from you.
Yeah.
And if not met, this is what happens. Do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah, yeah.
So I get it. At first, I was a bit baffled, like, huh? Like, why is he doing still on the bench? You're saying it's disciplinary, he's still on the bench. But now, once it kind of unfolded as to what it was all about, yeah, I get it. I get it.
And how do you feel about him making, because a few of the fans weren't too happy that Arteta made a public statement explaining the situation. How do you feel about that? What's your thinking?
That's where I was like, I don't agree with that fully. He could have just said, you know, that's the team selection. So he's on the bench and no one would have been like, but maybe again, that was part of his thinking in terms of sending that message to Aubameyang and the rest of the team.
Yeah.
Like, I can do this to the captain. Do you get what I'm saying? Like, this is the levels that I want. So me personally, I would have kept it in-house, but I understand his reasons for doing what he did. So
100%, yeah. I kind of felt, I was thinking, would I keep it in-house? Would I not? I think the easy thing to do would be to keep it in-house. I think, like you said, he was stamping his authority down, and I can do it to the captain type situation and letting him know that this is not on. It's happened before. And you're the captain and you have to set the example. So I think because it wasn't the first occasion, I kind of agree with what he did, if I'm honest with you. I think, you know, Aubameyang's a big player for Arsenal Football Club. And I think no player should be bigger than the manager. And therefore, I think he needed to make a statement in the way he did it. And also that transparency between Arteta and the fans. You know, we always want to know what's the situation with our team, with our squad, etc. You know, if he didn't say something, he said tactical, and we lost that or something happened, everyone would have gone at Arteta to say, how are you dropping Aubameyang for the North London derby? Do you know what I'm saying? So I think he needed to make a statement there. Another one though, which was quite shocking to me, was Martinelli, not even in the squad.
Yeah, and everyone's fully fit. It's weird, man. It's weird. I know he had his injury problems, and they all kind of taking their time to get him back to full fitness and then reintegrate him back into the team and stuff. But then I started to think, was there other reasons as to why he's not playing? I mean, you see the videos and the pictures and stuff of training and behind the scenes, and to me, he looks fully committed. He's working hard. He's up. Like, do you know what I mean? So it was a bit puzzling, but my hopes is that, you know, maybe this season he might play a little part towards the end and then have a break, come back summer, get a good pre-season under his belt, and then fully be part of the plans for next season, because there's still going to be some outgoings. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. I mean, say that again, sorry, mate.
Hopefully that's the plan.
Yeah. I agree with you. I hope the main thing is I hope they're communicating with him and letting him know the plan and the strategy. I don't want it to be a situation like an Arbery where, you know, we lose a great talent. Because for me, Martinelli's shown enough to say that he's a decent player, you know, he's got talent. So hopefully there's communication there and we don't lose him. Because I was shocked by that. And I kind of feel that Martinelli, I think he deserves a shout, you know, maybe not today, but like, you know, in our other matches, you know, a little 20 minutes here and there just to bring him on, you know, make things fresh, you know.
Yes, in his position.
Exactly. He changes things, you know, and like, you know, Aubameyang, there were certain times in the season where Aubameyang wasn't playing too great.
No.
You know, there was opportunities there to bring on Martinelli and make a difference. And he is an impact player, Martinelli. He can make a difference. He's got that pace. You know what I'm saying? Let's get into the match then anyway. So obviously it didn't start off too well. Tottenham took the lead. You know, Son got injured and then Lamela came on and actually got the goal after 17 minutes. I was, you know, at that point I was kind of thinking, just here we go again type thing. They hadn't been in a match at all, to be fair, you know. I mean, all the possession was us, and then they get the goal, and I'm thinking, oh, deja vu. You know, they don't deserve it. But you know, that man Ødegaard, he stepped up, got the goal for us. Before we go into the goal, what do you think of him? Let me ask you the question: would you keep him at the end of the season if the opportunity came about?
You know what? I like him. I obviously I'd heard his name for many years from, you know, he came through like Teen Sensation and you got the Real move and stuff. I didn't really know much about him as a player, but I'd always heard the but no, I like him, and I like the fact that he seems to be a player that kind of just does his job. Do you know what I mean? Yeah. And I think what some fans are maybe looking and thinking he's not all that because he's not your kind of usual flary type number 10. Do you know what I'm saying? But if you watch his game, he's very focused, link up, finding a pass, picking out his man, saying not afraid to shoot. That's the, you know what I mean? And I think, again, with loan players, especially if it's like half a season, it can be quite hard for them to get in, get and then make a real impression and impact. But so far, you know, I mean, vital goal in the week against Arcos, big goal today that kind of got us going again. So, no, I think I like him. I think with the probable outgoings that we'll have in the summer, there'll definitely be a space for him. I guess it's just down to negotiations with Real and if he actually wants to stay. From what I've seen and heard, he feels at home and stuff. So I think it maybe will just come down to Real's valuation of him, which could more than likely be out of our price range. But
hopefully, fingers crossed. Like I agree with you. I would like to see him. I think he's dynamic. I think I can see he looks for that creative ball. He wants the ball. He's gaining more confidence. He gives something. He gives the team something else, and I do like that. And I can see his talent. I was saying the other day, I thought he was going to be another Denis Suarez, or I was hoping he wasn't. He's obviously shown that he's a lot more than that. So hopefully we get to keep the kid, to be fair. I think he deserves it. And I think it's a good fit for him as well. I think if you stay at Real Madrid, you know, he's been there. It hasn't really worked out. He's come to us. He's getting games. He's getting the Premiership. You know, he's getting the opportunity to play in the Premiership. And every kid wants to play in the Premiership, you know. So, yeah, hopefully we do get the opportunity to keep him, you know. And it could go today 2-2. We can't really complain. Obviously, we went up. I think it was a good time to score just before half time as well. And then we got the goal by the penalty to make it 2-1. Arsenal getting a penalty and scoring. You know, we're getting the decision this week.
Do you know what? When Laka stepped up, I was a bit like, please just get. I mean, but the way he dispatched it, no keeper was getting to that.
Yeah. One thing about Laka, he doesn't miss penalties. Do you know what I'm saying?
Proper. And then from there, I think we kind of fell back a little bit. and invited them on. And then that's all those silly fouls and free kicks and stuff. I mean, but yeah, luckily we stuck it out. Great last minute clearance from Gabriel off Sanchez's scuff shot from the Kane free kick.
Yeah.
And Tierney on job as usual.
As always, man.
I mean, Luiz, no silliness today, which was good.
Yeah.
Leno, again, just putting the ball long, you know what I mean, after his last couple mistakes that he's made. Xhaka, not too bad. Partey looked good. I feel like he's not fully fit, but he looks really good.
Yeah. 60% Partey or 70% is a good player. Do you know what I'm saying? So when we get 100% from him, it will be positive. But yeah, the team looked good today. It was a good performance. Like you said, no mistakes, no calamities, no chuckle brothers on the pitch. Do you know what I'm saying? Now, too used to that right now. So it looks like they've had a discussion. They knew it was a big match. They stepped up for it. I'm proud of them today. I think they showed up, which is always good, and without their normal captain as well. You know, so that was good. That was good to see. That was really good to see from the team. I mean, when we look at it now, I just want to mention I was very scared at the last minute when Harry Kane stepped up for that free kick. Oof. But you know, but thank God he didn't get it in. You know, and we move on and we get the win. Obviously, we've got Olympiacos. I think we've got West Ham, and then we've got Liverpool. I just want to get your match predictions for your results predictions for those matches.
Okay, all right. So Olympiacos, I think we'll win that. Yeah, we'll definitely get that job done. West Ham, do you know what, Jay? I think that one's going to be the tricky one, you know, out of the three. Yeah. I think they're in form. David Moyes has put together a really good team.
Yes.
I could see a draw there. And then
Liverpool.
You know what? I'm going to say 3 points for the Gunners, you know?
Yeah?
Yeah, I'm going to say 3 points for the Gunners. I think this win today, hopefully we'll get past Olympiacos, get through to the next round.
Yeah.
Confidence will be flowing. Fully fit squad, which is very important. So we can rotate. Saka, I mean, it's good that he got a little rest today. I think I read after the game that he felt his hamstring, so it was more
Okay. Makes sense.
But yeah, I think if we can put a little run together now until the end of the season, get to the Europa final, one game. No, man, you never know. So
who knows? Yeah, so I mean, for me, I personally feel Olympiacos, I think we've got that in the bag now. I think we should be playing people like Martinelli in that match, if I'm honest with you.
Oh, yeah.
You know, I think he needs, exactly. I think West Ham, I'm going to go for the win with West Ham. For me, in my head, they're playing well. Moyes are going to play well, but they're still West Ham, They need to relax, and we need to show that. We need to stamp our authority on that. If anything, if I was to say a draw, I'd say the Liverpool match. I know they've been playing poor at the moment, but against the big teams, we always, sometimes we don't really step up. I don't include Tottenham as a big team. So, you know, even though, to be fair, we ain't beat them in the last 5, so apart from today. So, yeah. But I think Liverpool, I can see a draw there, if I'm honest with you. Worst case scenario. Hopefully, we do get a window. So, yeah, we'll see. Next match, Olympiacos. Like you said, we both think we're going to get that win. Lito, it's been a pleasure to kind of sit down with you today and talk Gunners. It's been a great result for us today. Long may it continue. Are we going to get Europa?
We're going to win the Europa League, mate.
That's what I like to hear. That's what I like to hear. All right, big up. Thank you for your time today.
Love,
Take care. Out. Blessings, bro.